So it's Tuesday, March 24th, 9 o'clock in the morning here, and I am going to pull all my orders that sold. Also gonna talk through some strategy and objectives and tactics, things that I'm doing. Business is still going well. Sales are still pretty solid. I think 22 orders on eBay overnight, one merchant fulfilled order on Amazon, but multiple things that shipped from Amazon that were fulfilled by Amazon. They're still very, very slow to ship their orders. Some of them are taking multiple weeks. In my case, I still have 92 pending orders, which is way high for right now. Normally it'd be 20 or 30 and all the other ones would have been fulfilled by now. So we're going to see exactly what sold for how much and just talk about everything that I'm doing in this time. So let's hop right into it.
Chase after the right price.
So I wanted to ask you guys, so for those of you that are selling online right now, what would you say is the hottest item or items that are selling in your store? Just kind of put that in the comments below. Let me know and just let other people know that can look at the comments. Maybe they have some stuff in their collection or in their backlog that might be selling really well for you and they can list it themselves too. It's a crazy time right now and I just want to help each other out as much as possible. I know some of our sales are booming and we're not hurting for, income, but some people, especially those that have regular full-time jobs, are completely off right now, don't have a major income coming in. Maybe they can get some ideas from the comment section and list some stuff and make a little side income to get them through. So if you have anything that's selling really well, let us know down below. For me, it's Wii items. It's Wii remotes, systems, games, anything Wii related. Just selling like crazy right now. I have tons of Wii remotes that are still selling. It's still like the most notable thing that has been selling the past, or yesterday, and it was the day before and over the weekend, just selling a ton of them. So if you have Wii items, Wii accessories, anything Wii related, get that listed. I'm sure if you happen to have a stock of Switch items, those would be selling extremely fast, but I doubt most people have a significant stock of that stuff. But yeah, what is selling for you? Let us know below. So I'm now going to go over Monday, November 23rd's orders. So these ones, I'm just trying to get out quickly. Normally I would process all these on Tuesday, but trying to just stay ahead of the game for shipping because I had 75 other orders that I did on Monday morning. So, sold two of these Wii Remote lots, Nintendo brand, non-Motion Plus lot of two. They sold for $19.99 plus $4.99 in shipping on eBay. This Vegas Dream NES game complete sold for $11.39 shipped, so pretty darn small sale there. This Punch Out with an awful torn label sold for $7.19, and then this Contactor sold for $8.39 shipped. So definitely some small sales, the best sales being the Wii remotes there. But then a really nice sale. This I invested $10 into at the pawn shop, and it sold for $200 shipped on Amazon. It took less than a week for it to sell, fulfilled by merchant, and got $200. I was shocked. I bought it blind at the pawn shop. I just knew it was new and might be worth something, certainly worth more than 10, and it ended up being worth 200. So nice little start to Monday's sales, and I'm sure there'll be more. as the day goes on and as the night rolls. So I'll go into those after these. So I'll record the screen for Amazon so you can see. We have one unshipped fulfilled by merchant order. These I listed yesterday. Black Wii Remote Plus, listing them with wrist strap and silicone case and battery cover, as very good condition. Two of them sold to one buyer for $34.99 each. That is amazing. That's a great price to get for Wii remotes. Definitely spiked right now. And then we can go ahead and see the sales for yesterday, which were $679, 18 units. So they're starting to go down a little bit, and honestly that makes sense because my inventory is going down and not really increasing significantly in the warehouse. Let's see if it says I have 516 active listings. You know, last week I had in the high 600s, and the week before probably in the high 700s, so stuff is selling. But I just withdrew an amount this morning, and we can look at that, see what has sold yesterday. So you can see shipping services purchased through Amazon, $37. That's for the fulfilled by merchant orders, which I went through and shipped yesterday. This is some sort of reimbursement. I haven't even looked at this yet. So we got a reimbursement of $18.90. Let's see what that was for. For a Radica Poker Trainer electronic handheld game. Don't know what the issue was with that one, but I always love getting reimbursed. And then this one for $51.73. Let's see what that was for. Hasbro Transformers Universal Deluxe G1 Starscream. So maybe that one got damaged or something. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll take it. Love getting reimbursements. I actually have a couple sites that I'm using right now to search for reimbursements and get those for me. Let me see if I can find what they are. Seller Bench and Amazon, and then Refunds Manager. Both of them have found me a few reimbursements. They take up like a cut, 25% or something like that. I don't know if they're the best ones, but they get reimbursements that I wouldn't get otherwise. So Seller Bench and Refunds Manager, is that what it was? Yeah, Refunds Manager. Check those out. If you're an FBA seller, they might be able to get you some reimbursements that you wouldn't get otherwise, and it's a great time to get some reimbursements right now. So here's the things that have shipped. Super Bomberman 2 on the Super Nintendo. You'll see the item on the left side, the after fees sale on the right, $22.85, and then a bunch of just small dollar games, as you can see, Call of Duties, 3 Call of Duty games. Nothing too notable. Sony Dream Machine alarm clock for $16.44. That's probably been in the warehouse for a long time. Yahtzee handheld game, the gold one. So you can get good money for these handheld games if you are able to sell them on Amazon. $30 for that guy. 3DS or 2DS XL white and orange. That was just used system only. Sold for $121 after fees. That's pretty good. Super Smash Bros. Melee, $55 after everything. More Call of Duty games, more just small dollar games, as you can see. We've got Twilight Princess on the Wii, sold for $18.99, nets $11.84. Zelda Collector's Edition, very high sale on that one for $62.90. That would be on GameCube. Rugrats in Paris the movie, I think that's PS1, maybe N64. $12.69. Some more small dollar sales, and then a nice 500 gigabyte. Is that either an Xbox 360 or a PS3? Sold for $164.95. I think it's a 360, and it nets $130. So that's a great sale. The biggest gigabyte that you can get for one of those systems. This one was awesome. The Merriam-Webster dictionary thing, handheld dictionary. I showed you guys that, but it netted $176.99. I was able to ship it first class, so walking out with about $173 on that sale. Invested $10 into it. This was one of those board games I got at half price books for like $20, and it netted 40. So that's nice. Wii Wave Remote, don't even exactly know what that is, but it sold. And then some more merchant fulfilled sales. The Wii Remote controllers, 1064, they ship for about $320. So getting $7-8 for those. And there's the 2DS, the Wii Remote controllers. So all that stuff sold and is getting me about $1,200 transferring to the bank account. So you can see the TI-84 Plus getting about $50 after fees because it's about $4 to ship. And there's all the sales for Amazon for Tuesday, March 23rd. Another suggestion I have for you to do right now is to, which I'm probably going to do this today, but go through your Amazon inventory and your eBay inventory or your Mercari, wherever you have inventory, and just do a full reprice session. Take however many minutes or hours it takes to reprice everything. Make sure it's sitting right about where the market is right now. In a lot of cases, the market's pretty high right now, especially on video games. So you want to make sure you're priced well to sell. I got a feeling that, in a couple weeks, the sales are going to really slow down. People are going to be, stocking up their money for essentials and not as much for entertainment. Who knows, it could last longer than that, but my suggestion would be to reprice your entire store, all your inventory, get it priced just right, and that will certainly increase sales. So go ahead and do that as you're watching this video. And now let's hop into the eBay sales. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to Brett for sending me these Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time vans. Super awesome. It's honestly, I can't quite tell if they're homemade. Like, I think they are. Or official, but that Zelda is really well done if it is homemade. They're too small for me. They might fit Alyssa. But either way, they're a cool collection piece. I'll probably clean them up a little bit more, get them real nice and shiny. But he says, "Hey Chase, I just wanted to say thank you for your YouTube and Patreon content." So he's been supporting me on Patreon for a while, and we often have conversations on there. He sends questions, and Patreon people are the first ones that I respond to. But he says, "I've been watching for a while now, and you've definitely taught me a lot. I sourced these locally, planning on selling them, but thought they were too cool and wanted them to go to someone who would appreciate them." Well, I certainly do, Brett. I thought they would be a cool addition to your collection, but if you aren't a fan or whatever, please feel free to do with them what you want. Thanks again for everything. So, yeah, just wanted to give him a shout out for sending me these. Super nice, and I definitely appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to hop over and share my screen with you guys for eBay. You already saw the orders which happened during the day yesterday. These are going to be the orders that happened in the evening and overnight. So pretty awesome for a Monday night. 22 orders for $631.82. Very happy about that. So let's go on and scroll to the bottom so I can show you the progression of how things kind of sold. This person bought 2 games. I feel like maybe this person might be a viewer, so if so, thank you. But sold Battle Arena Toshinden, which I had a few of these listed. This was the second one that sold in the last couple days. $10.49. And then Gauntlet 2, complete in box. The box has like a cut on it somewhere. I think it's on the right side. Yeah. So you can see the cut there. So I mean, it's not mint condition by any means. But they got it for $11.99. Great deal. Shipped. But I appreciate that they bought 2 items, so it'll save me a little bit on shipping. And that is to Benji. So Benji, if you're a viewer, thank you. I know this next person is a viewer because they did message me that they were. Mike bought 3 items. So thank you, Mike. Greatly appreciate it. And Mike discovered that right now there's some stuff in my eBay store that is definitely under market value and nice and collectible. And there still is, so if you're a collector of anything games, go ahead and check it out. This is one of those things in excellent condition. The Legend of Zelda, complete in box with like all the paperwork. Had it listed for 50, put it to 30% off, $34.99 shipped. Is what Mike got it for. So it's a great deal, but I appreciate the business. This one, Xevious. It's new, but the packaging has some wear and kind of openings. So I listed it as very good. 40% off. Saved $10 and it sold for $14.99. And then Bomberman Classic. This is just the box and manual, which he is aware of. We made sure of that. $11.99 shipped. The box is in excellent condition with all the stuff. So those 3 orders all going to Mike. Thanks a lot for the order, man. I really appreciate it. I'll get them shipped out today. Pokemon card. This is kind of a lame sale, something that I should not have listed by itself, but it sold for $5.99. I had it listed for $10. It's in good shape, and shipped. I'll walk out with $2 or $3 for that card, so nothing big there. But the buy cost is basically nothing on it, so I got $2 or $3 now for it. We'll take it. This limited run Metal Storm remake. I think my buy cost might have been $60 from limited run games. Again, it's not really something I'm doing anymore unless I want it for the collection. But it sold for $63.99 shipped. I'll lose a couple dollars on that investment, but I'm still happy to have money in the pocket instead of a game that I don't really want. And sold the last one of these Packard contactors. I'll walk out with $3 after shipping on it, but it'll ship first class, and you know, my buy cost on it was nothing because I'm well in the profit on that purchase. Okay, and then I'm going to show you guys the Wii Remote progression. So I was selling these for $15 plus $5 in shipping. I raised it to $20 plus $5 in shipping, which is a great price to get for 2 Wii Remotes. So there's the picture. I still have 6 available. I could make more available because I certainly have more. But yeah, they're selling for $20 plus $5 in shipping here. So sold 2 lots of those. And then right here in between those sales is this little calculator thing. $15.99 plus $10 in shipping. That sold 20% off. It works. My buy cost was like $1 on it. And then another Wii Remote bundle sold for $20 plus $5 in shipping. And then I was like, I'm just going to raise it to $24.99 plus $5 and see what happens. And they're still selling. So I think that's about where I'm going to sit on it, because that's a really good price to get. And they're still selling. So I think that's my happy medium. Sometimes I do that. Start the price low if you have a quantity of many. Get a couple sales under the belt, which kind of helps eBay to push it in the metrics. Those buyers are going to get a great deal. But then the next buyers, you can raise the price by $5. They'll see that 5 have sold, and eBay's going to be pushing it. They're still getting a good deal, and then you can kind of raise it to more around, you know, where the market is. In this case, the market's at about $12.50, $12 to $15 per Wii Remote. So I raised it up to that, $24.99 plus $5 in shipping, and they're selling. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 that have sold at that price. $24.99 plus $5. So definitely happy about that. And then I have more of the sales that are just discounted, and that's the main reason they're selling. So this Nyko charge station with 3 battery packs sold for $10.39. It'll ship first class. I'll walk out with about $5. This Panasonic VCR. So this one, thankfully, I charged calculated shipping, because it looks like the buyer is pretty far away. But sold at 20% off, $27.99, so no remote. That's why I sold it on eBay. Otherwise, I would have sold it on Amazon. But that's a good sale. I never pay more than $5 for VCRs or DVD players or anything. This one, I think I had $7.50 into it, so I'll pretty much break even. it wasn't a good buy. I realized it at the time. It's Romance 4 on the PS1 long box. I really was guessing that it'd be worth more than, 12 bucks shipped. But I'll still break even, and good to have it sold. Millipede probably had $1 into this. It sold for $11.99 at 40% off. So you can see collectors are getting really good deals on a lot of complete games. This I bought years ago for $3. I still remember it because it was so unique. I was trying to get $64.99, which honestly was about where the market is on it because it's really thick. It's basically a dictionary where you could I think you ordered little sets of things to put inside of it, of more words and stuff. And basically you can make it as thick as you can. And this one had a lot of pages inside of it. It sold for $38.99. It'll probably ship for about 10 bucks because it's really heavy. Medium mail, maybe 7 or 8. And I'll profit well because I only had $3 into it. And then this was a unique Wii Remote and Nunchuck sale. It's a really rare pack, which I couldn't really find much on, but it's official Nintendo combo pack. And, it's got the remotes with the boxes inside. And I just held out on this one. 50 bucks shipped. To a collector, that's a pretty cool thing to have because you're not going to find it again. And then also right now, it's just a great time to sell Wii Remote and Nunchuck. So, I'm not surprised that they sold. I might have to message the buyer because I listed them, or I have the word new in the title and the condition is used. They are used. So I'll go ahead and open that buyer up in a new tab. I'll message them and make sure that they know that they are used because I messed up with that listing. Sometimes that happens. You just got to message the buyer, make sure if they thought they were new, I'll just cancel it, refund the money, and relist with a better listing. So I messaged the buyer on that Wii Remote thing where I made the mistake on the listing calling them new. They said they understood that and are fine with it as long as they work. So I'm going to ship those out, and then I sold one more Wii Remote on Amazon, a white one, for $15.99. It's like $11.70, and then after shipping it'll be $8.50ish. So just wanted to update you guys on those couple things. Okay, and then sold these Poliwrath cards, $10.49 shipped. So I had a lot of these cards from that amazing $200 Pokemon binder, which had all the Charizards. It's in the intro. And I've sold a lot of them since. And they're in rough shape. That's kind of why I'm not able to get a premium for them. But they sold for $10.49. And then this is from one of my favorite YouTube viewers, Larry. Just super positive in the comments all the time. Really appreciate him. NES 72-pin connectors. So I've switched over to just doing new pin connectors. I know different people have different preferences, but for me, my return rate goes down if I use a new pin connector on Amazon. So that's what I've switched to. And then I just kind of throw the old ones in a box. I had 48 of them, which could totally be refurbished. So hopefully Larry can get some good use out of them for $28.79 for 48 connectors. That's definitely a great deal. So I hope, Larry, you can get some good use out of them. Really appreciate the order. And yeah, thank you for that business. And then the last sale was one of the Wii Remote lots. So that's everything on eBay. So if you combine what yesterday's sales were with Amazon and eBay and today's sales, pretty sure the sales were still over 1,000 for Monday, the 23rd. So sales are still booming. Things are still going well. Recording this on Tuesday, the 24th, and I'll try to keep you guys posted with how things are going. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of at the top of the roller coaster. It might start going down slowly and get quicker. Hard to say. Either way, I'm trying to get stuff listed as much as possible right now, especially with the hot items. But I'm very thankful that sales are still going well right now, and I'm thankful for you guys watching this video. So hit that like button if you liked it. Let me know what's selling well for you guys, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.
Chase after the right price.